Hey everyone, it's Richard RS4. Today I'm going to be going over just new leaks related to the next Greenville highway update that should be dropping out later this month. So we recently got some new leaks which I haven't gone over, and I just want to make a video just informing everyone what we can kind of expect in this update, maybe when we can expect it, so stuff like that. So stick to the end of the video to not miss out on anything. And yeah, let's get started. Before the video starts, I also want to hit 5k subs maybe by the end of this month or next month. I really want to hit 5k subs because my goal is to get early access in the Southwest Florida Discord server. So if you don't know, Southwest Florida actually has, their testing revamp server, and I need the YouTuber role in order for me to test that, revamp. So I'm really trying to hit 5k subs now, because that's one of the requirements to get the YouTuber role. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, let's get started. So I'm in the Greenville just community news server, and we recently got some just new map leaks and stuff like that, which I haven't gone over previously. So I'm just gonna go over. This was actually posted, I believe, 2 days ago. So yeah, so we got 4 photos. The first photo is a picture just of a tree. So I think these are like the new tree types coming in Greenville, which is honestly super cool. I'm very looking forward to seeing these new trees. I really like trees and just vegetation in general in games. Those are going to be super cool just to have new trees in Greenville, because honestly the current trees that they had in the game, they've been like this since the first revamp. So this is going to be pretty cool. Some new trees. Never seen something like this previously. I also want to go in this first photo that we have like a road. So we got some sort of 2-lane road there, which is pretty cool as well. So and we had some sort of ditch too there, so that's pretty cool. Look at that. We also have another photo of a fence. So this is like a photo of the fence, and then we have the racetrack in the background. This is super cool. So of course we have the new trees. That's a new tree right there. This tree on the left, that was always there, but this tree in the middle was always not. That's new, so that's pretty cool. That tree in the back is pretty new too. Like, it has like a bigger, what's it called, like trunk of the tree or whatever, like the main or whatever you call it. So I think the tree trunk or whatever. So yeah. But speaking of the track, I don't know, this track looks pretty cool, but it's like very banked, if that's the right word for it. Like, it's very sloped. It has a banked like kind of track kind of design, so like maybe you could like kind of ride on top of this, which honestly that's kind of cool. But I really want like a more of a flat track. But this is pretty cool. I've never seen a game have something like this. I'm pretty sure it is a racetrack. Like, maybe it could be a track for something else, but I'm sure it's like a car racetrack. But who knows, maybe it's a racetrack for something else, but it's probably more or less for cars. I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, this is looking super cool. Can't wait for that track. The third photo we have is just another close-up photo of, I don't even know what this is, but like a small bridge, or I don't even know what, maybe it's like not a bridge, but it's one of those bridges for like maybe like a pipe. So like the pipe, sometimes they have like pipes and stuff like that going through more rural areas and stuff like that. So maybe this is like for like a pipe or something, so like it doesn't slope down, because this is probably like where like a river is going across. So that's probably like what it is. We also have another leak right here of, I believe, I want to say this like a bridge. I'm not really sure what this is, but I'm assuming it's some sort of bridge. So really cool 3D. We have the water in the background, which is looking super cool. Greenville has really cool water. Of course it's just Roblox water, but this is gonna be super cool. Boats ever get added into this game, it will be so cool to ride your boat like through these kind of rivers and stuff like that. And maybe, I said this previously in one of my last videos, it could connect from like the lake to one of these rivers. So that would be super cool to see, but we don't even know if this is gonna happen. I don't even know if this whole map expansion is gonna be close to where the lake is, but we're gonna have to wait and see. But we have some sort of like rust detail on this, which is cool. We have some sort of like wood planks too on the bottom. These are honestly looking super cool. I'm assuming this is a bridge. I'm like 99% sure, and maybe 90% sure this is like a bridge. It's kind of like the so you don't hit like the bridge and stuff like that, like kind of, I don't even know what you call it, just protection, whatever you call it. So that's pretty cool. So that's all the new leaks we got so far. I think that was pretty much it. Like, was there anything else? There's also like some sort of blurry photo, which I don't even know what that is. We also got this photo right here, which is just a blurry photo of the whole like landscape of the area, which is super cool. I don't know what this is right here, but maybe it's like another watchtower. That'd be super cool. Like if it's another watchtower, like currently what Greenville had before, like on their other map expansion, we have like a watchtower. Maybe because like it looks very sloped. Like this is on like this picture was taken on like a top of a mountain. That'd be cool to have like a watchtower, and then like you can see the whole view of the map. This is literally gonna be like a totally new game, like a map, which is super cool. I can't wait for this. Supposedly it is coming later this month, which I will talk about maybe when it could drop and stuff like that. But the whole terrain is looking super cool. Some sort of like dirt or something in the background. We have the river. I'm assuming that's like a road kind of parallel to the river, which is super cool. I'm super excited for this. Someone also posted this, which a new fictional OTW classic code G. So wait, G-Wagon? Are we getting a G-Wagon? That's what I think of, like G-Wagon. New fictional OTW classic code G. I don't really know, but G-Wagon, that'd be cool. Fictional G-Wagon, I don't know, that's the first thing. Oh, we have some sort of fictional truck coming too. I don't really know what that is. Of course, it's still very in early stages, literally just starting to get like the whole like rough draft of it, the whole like rough scale of it. So that's pretty cool. This is super cool. It's really cool they're sending photos, whoever's developing this, and you could see like how they, you know, how the person models all this, which is super cool. This was previously in the update. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, here are the new trees and vegetation and stuff like that. I didn't even know they posted that, so that is super cool. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Apart from the new leaks we got like a couple days ago, which was on the 6th of November, so 6 days ago. And all these look super cool. The new trees, of course. That is some sort of town in the back right there. So the racetrack, I'm assuming, is there. And then we have some sort of town there. It looks very small, which is fine. But we have like a couple buildings there, like, which is super cool. Hopefully they have like a couple houses, maybe a shop. Supposedly they're adding like a dealership in this area too, which they previously kind of leaked. I think it was... I keep scrolling up. I think it was right... Yeah, it was right here. So we're supposed to be getting another like maybe used car or smaller dealership in this kind of area. So that's going to be super cool. Maybe you can like spawn here and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to this as well. But if we go back to those other leaks, yeah, this is just super cool. So maybe the new dealership could be there. The new trees. Man, a bunch of trees in this map. Oh my gosh. Remember, hopefully I think they said this. Probably because it's a new iteration of like the map. It's probably going to be very optimized, but there's just a bunch of trees and stuff like that, so it's going to be super cool to see how it is going to be, just optimized wise. Like, is it going to be laggy? I don't know how, if the whole map is going to, the whole map is definitely not going to load in, but Greenville is usually pretty optimized. I mean, it is more heavy compared to Southwest Florida, but yeah. We have some sort of dock right here too, which I previously went over. I really like this kind of wood decal. I am making my own game, so I just noticed all these textures and stuff like that, which this is not a Roblox texture, so they uploaded that, which is super cool. This would be super cool if we had like a boat in the future. I keep saying this, but boats and like trailers, that would be super cool. I mean, they currently had trailers in the game, but like maybe like tow a boat and stuff like that. I mean, they do have a boat trailer, but you can't like deploy the boat and stuff like that, so that would be super cool in the future. Maybe boats would come in this update. I don't think it would, but it would have to leak more, but that would be super cool. Jet skis in Greenville, oh my gosh. But we have like a kind of like a waterfowl, I'm assuming, because it drops down a lot, so that is super cool. But I think that's pretty much it. So we also have like the last leak right here, just like kind of like a bridge, and we have like a whole river, kind of, I don't even know what you call it, but just a bridge going over a river and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This update is probably going to be dropping, I would assume, probably in the next 2 weeks, so probably the last week of November, or maybe even next week. Because if we look at the roadmap, we go to news, I believe it was in roadmap, or I think it was in future updates actually. The roadmap, map highway expansion coming before the end of November. So before the end of November. So they didn't say November. I mean, they said before the end of November. So I mean, before the end of November could be, you know, last week or the second last week. It could even be this week. We never know, but it's definitely most likely not coming this week. So maybe higher chance next week, and then even higher, of course, you know, the last week of November. So we still have 2 weeks away. That is not a lot of time. So 2 weeks is not a lot, so I'm really looking forward to this map expansion. Also, we have these photos, which was like the first photos a couple weeks ago or months ago now. This is all super cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you're excited for this map expansion in Greenville. It's literally going to be like the doubles, like the current map size is literally going to be double of that. So the map is going to be double in size, this new expansion. Really looking forward to this. I wonder if we're going to be getting even new fictional cars, but we're going to have to wait and see. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace out.